Thanks for joining me. Yesterday I had a rather eventful day out here working on this 97 S10. Found out that I needed to replace the valve cover. Of course I knew that before, but I pulled the, or not valve cover, the timing chain cover. Pulled that off and went and got a new one for it, so that the crank position sensor will actually fit in there. I've put that bad boy back on and get the accessories thrown back on the front of this thing and get it running and get it off these ramps and get it out of this single spot in my yard so I can cut the grass here again. Bought me a little $20 wheel puller from Sears. And there's the vibration damper. Pulled it off like a champ. No real hassle at all. Matter of fact, I've still got it attached here just to make it easier to put back on, which that's going to be fun all by itself, because I don't know if you can tell or not, but I don't know how good the threads are in that. I might have to use the main crank bolt, crank pulley bolt to set that vibration damper back on. But that's what the timing chain, that's the main crank, the end of the main crank. That's what the timing chain looks like, and that little gear right there is actually the end of the camshaft. Back out so you can get a little better look. But yeah, I'm getting her there. It's slow but sure, but I have to do most of this in the afternoon when I'm able, when I don't have 50,000 other things going on. I'll take you down and give you a little better look at the transmission. Now it broke my neck. I know the video I did of it yesterday wasn't real clear because it was real good and dark, but the transmission is in. Now I've got to take the motor mounts loose one more time and take them off and get the aluminum oil pan on there that's supposed to be on it, that goes with the 97, so that it'll mount up to the bottom of the transmission too, because there's actually 3 transmission bolts right there on the bottom of the pan that have to bolt up to the bottom of the oil pan also. And I got the cross member for the transmission in, but no, haven't found the bolts yet for bolting it down. And I got the drive shaft in all the way back, and it is fastened down back there on the differential. But I had a little bit of a problem. See, when I was putting this transmission in, I actually had the truck jacked up in the air on jack stands to where it'd be easier to get the transmission up on that little jack right there, the transmission jack. And I don't know if any of you noticed it or not, jack stands are still there, but the truck's sitting on the ground again. That's how severe the windstorm was that came through here. It actually knocked the truck over off the jack stands, and this ain't that big of a truck. Of course, it is on soft ground there too, so that's part of it. That and the fact that it rained like crazy before right after the wind started, it rained like crazy. But yeah, I pretty much got it all, at least most of it together now. I gotta get the rest of the bolts and stuff and put the starter back in it, because as you see, that's not in it yet either. But I've got at least one bolt for it that I know of for sure. And I got spark plugs in it, got most of the linkage and everything for the transmission. Well, all the linkage is hooked back up and all the electrical wires. I did find the fuel lines to hook back up to that and then back up to the intake. They're inside. And again, so are the all the accessories that are already put together. Somebody didn't know how to take them off the way they should have been took off, but that's okay. It worked out better in the long run that way. But yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer and she'll be a rolling truck again. That's all for now. I'll update you more later when I get more of it done. Hopefully next time I put up anything about this truck, it'll either be just to show you that it's all together, or I'll actually be doing a cold start on it. Alrighty, I'll talk to you later. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the like button if you would. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.